Hi, Casey Hendrickson here. Look, the president told us we need universal pre-kindergarten. We used to call it preschool. I don't know why we've gone to pre-kindergarten now. Anyway, this is a very interesting proposal, and it's one that we have to evaluate. And, the president said, hey, look, we know that if we do pre-kindergarten, you get higher graduation rates. They make more money later on in life. And for every $9 we invest, we get $11 back. But is that true? You see, pre-kindergarten has been studied to the hilt over the past couple of decades very extensively. And the reason is because many people feel that the way to fix education in the United States is to increase class time. Now, the president was in Georgia stumping for this last week, and he actually said something that I found very interesting. He said, your paycheck shouldn't determine your child's start in life, and they shouldn't start a step behind. I'm paraphrasing, but you get what we're talking about. Now, I didn't really understand what he was saying because the United States, we start kindergarten 4.5, 5 years old. Most students do. And we're talking about pre-kindergarten. So that's 3.5, 4, maybe. Now, if that is starting already a step behind by going to kindergarten at 4.5 and 5 years old, is that because other countries are starting earlier than us? Well, no, because we compare ourselves to China and Japan a lot when it comes to education. Chinese, Japanese start school at 6. They don't start school at 4.5 and 5 years old like the United States. So if we start earlier than these other countries and we're already a step behind, what does that say about our educational system? It's probably not the age. It's also not class size. You see, the United States actually has below the global average in class size. China has the largest class size in the world. Japan's top 3. Germany has a larger class size. They have a great educational system. So it's not class size. It isn't the age that we start school, yet they continue to push these things. Now we have to ask ourselves, why do they continue to push these things? Well, here's the deal. If you get universal pre-kindergarten, that means they're not run by private organizations anymore. You get public education involved in this. Now, what does that mean? It means more teachers. More teachers means what? More teachers union members, which means the teachers union gets more dues, which means the teachers union makes more money, has more money to spend on politicians, and the cycle continues going on. It's not about education, folks, because we know it isn't how early you start, because we start later than many countries that beat us, and it certainly isn't classroom size, but those two things being proposed by the president benefit one group, the teachers unions, not our kids. I'm Casey Hendrickson. Make sure you leave your comments below, and thank you for watching.